Good day, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Money in the Mercedes. Thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. On my commute here, what am I doing today? I'm maximizing my day, of course. Maximize everything all the time. On this edition of Money in the Mercedes, we're going to talk about my favorite subject, and it should be your favorite subject too, sales. All right. Now, as the thumbnail indicated, is selling evil? Or is it good? Well, like anything else in this world, it can be good or it can be used for evil. I will agree. The number one reason that people have to hesitate on learning how to sell is because they have this preconception that being a salesperson is a bad thing. It's I'm pushy. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to have to make people do what they don't want to do. I don't want to have to listen to their excuses, and so people get turned off by selling. But there's a problem with that, not only for you, because if you can't sell, you're not going to make any money in this world. The second problem is that you could have a solution that could really benefit somebody, but because you're too intimidated to sell, they don't get the solution. So ultimately, is selling bad or good? Is it evil or is it good? Well, the question is, or the answer is, well, what are you doing with it? Now, my number one rule of selling is always this: do I believe in my product or service? Now, if you don't believe in your product or service, meaning that you know it's a sham, right? You either know it comes up short, it's not worth what you're charging, it's not worth the person's time, they're not going to use it, it's not going to solve the problem you're telling them it's going to solve. Okay, if those things are at play, then absolutely it's evil. Don't do it. That's rule number one. Do not sell anything to anyone that isn't worth way more than what you're charging and will solve the problem you're saying it's going to solve. Now, conversely, if it does have value, meaning the problem it solves is worth way more than what you're charging, well, now it's evil of you not to sell it, okay? You are doing people a disservice. So if you know that your good or your product or your service is more valuable for the problem it solves than it costs, well, then clearly, if you don't go around pushing it on everybody that has that problem that you can find, you are screwing them over. Now, that's what you got to get in your mind. Once that's in your mind, you're going to see how easy it is to really sell, right? Selling is either difficult or it's hard. It is, take that back. It's not difficult or hard. It's either difficult and hard or it's easy. You know what the difference between selling being hard is or selling being easy is? Do you believe in it? Now, if you believe in it, it's easy as heck to sell. We're all great salespeople, right? If we believe in something, we can sell the crap out of it naturally. There's no trickery to it. There's no maneuvering, no elevator pitches, no crushing every objection in the world, no pushing the pin in their hand. None of that stuff that we have this hang up about exists if you truly believe in your good or service. Now, if you don't believe in it, and you know you're lying and you know you're cheating people, then absolutely it's hard. And then you got to twist arms and push pins and sign here before you realize I'm tricking you. Don't do that shit, okay? That's rule number one. Don't do it. Don't trick people. Your good or your service better be at least twice as valuable as the money you're charging. And if it is, well, then you better be pushing it out there on people, because you're letting people down if you're not. If you got a product or a service that's really going to benefit people, and if you don't take it to them and make them do it, you're screwing them over. That's a fact. Not to mention the fact you're screwing yourself over. But don't be self-serving as a salesperson. You want to move as a salesperson as being helpful. So why can I get on this YouTube right now, or this video right now, and on Instagram and tell you better pay attention to this? Because I know how much I'm helping you. I'm not being a self-serving salesperson. I'm being a helpful salesperson. And if you're a helpful salesperson, then you scream your solution. You go to the highest mountain you can find and you yell it. You say, "My solution will help you." And you push it on people. And that is when you force the pin in their hand. You force the signature on the paper. You force them to get out the credit card. Well, give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. We're going to do this. Give me your wallet. You better be pushy with it. because you know the value is there. It's going to help them. So make them do it. And then after they get the value from it, then they can come back and tell you how much they love you. And they will, because they'll know that what you did for them had a huge benefit, was worth way more than you were charging for it. And they will come back to you, as all of my customers do. All of my clients come back to me and they all say, thank you, Corey. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making me do that. It has been a blessing. A blessing. And if it's not, then don't do it. If it is, then damn it, you do it, and you do it well. You push it on them and you make them do it, and you crush every objection, and you give great mission statements and great initial statements, because you owe it to them. And you're going to help you and your family out, because you're going to make a crap load of money by solving a lot of problems. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Hey, I make a lot of money, but I also solve a lot of problems, and I help a lot of people, and whatever I charge them, I help them a hell of a lot more than I get. The help that I give them is worth at least 10 times what I ever charge. So stop thinking sales is evil. Stop sucking at it. You get moving. You get learning how to do sales. You want to learn how to do sales? Subscribe to my channel. Follow my Facebook. Follow my Instagram. I'm going to teach you how to do sales. It is not complicated. You don't need to have to crush 500 objections. That's nonsense. You have to be able to prove to people you can solve their problem. You have to be able to communicate, and communicate your solution to their problem. You do those things, you're going to be a hell of a salesperson. So we'll get you there. Subscribe, share, like, all those things, please, please, please. The more we do this, the more you guys help me to get this message out, is the more people we're going to help. Do your part, help others, and sometimes that's just by sharing videos like this. Don't you worry, we got this. We're going to get it done. We are going to maximize together. Let's do it. See you guys on the next one.